Welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes. It's time for Dragon Shrine and other things. Alright, so starting off with a dungeon, I will say, I am actually pretty fond of Dragon Shrine overall. It's got a very cool aesthetic. Starts as a cave, but, got anything to say, Celica?
What a strange place. Clean, but in the sort of way that comes from being devoid of all life. Hostile to it. That sound in the distance. Waves against a shore? I remember as a child hearing it said that somewhere in Zofia, a sea spans the gap between the living world and the dead.
Well, that's mostly just set dressing, but that's cool anyway. So, let's just smash a few things and then we can get on with this. And we've also got a white light, which means we finally found a shrine. We've also found these two. Hello.
Who is that boy you met at the castle, Celica? Oh, a friend you grew up with? Aww. And here I thought you'd gone and found a boyfriend. I mean, you two just looked so perfect together. He's around your age, isn't he? That wouldn't work for me. I'd prefer to be with someone older. That way, you feel like they're really taking care of you.
The people at the castle really didn't recognize you, did they? I mean, Zofia Castle's basically your home, right? I can't really wrap my head around that place being someone's home. There are just 5 of us in my home, and it's packed to the gills. Being poor is rough sometimes, but we're all still quite close.
See, this one's way better, because I like Bowie more as a character after that conversation. Just, dang, castle's gigantic, but like, what the fuck was that about? I would never want to live there. That sucks.
Like, every conversation with Jenny just makes me a little worried about her.
I do not need to know the romantic opinions of a 10-year-old. Anyway, here are Atlas's options. As I've mentioned, a lot of them aren't great. Archer and Myrmidon are probably his best bets. I don't think I brought up Soldier at all in his profile, but it's not great either. Now granted, Atlas is about as fast as your standard armored knight. It's just, he doesn't really have the defense to back it up. He's got HP, but not defense.
Not sure I get what's going on here, but leave it to me regardless.
Also, apparently, archers just don't have any skill or speed thresholds because he has 3 in both and they didn't go up. Anyway, Jesse can be a Myrmidon now, so let's make him a Myrmidon.
There are no restrictions on becoming an archer.
Anybody can just pick up a bow and use it with ease. This is what video games and tabletop have taught me, is that you can be just the thinnest twink and you can wield the bow. That's how it works. It's the dex weapon.
That's one of my favorite things that, like, all fiction technically gets wrong, but who's really going to complain about it is that, like, archers are fucking built in real life.
Yeah, you gotta be fucking strong to use a bow. Anyway, speaking of strong, it's time for Jenny to be a saint, which you wouldn't think would be particularly powerful, you know, just as a saint. But no, she's gonna be a very good magical powerhouse now. She's just real strong.
Please, Milla, offer me guidance.
Just a slip of paper falls from the ceiling that says dating advice. It just says don't underneath and it's underlined like 3 times. Alright, so we've got Soothing Like and Absolve as skills, both of which are very good. One heals surrounding units and the other just says, what the hell is a terrain effect? You're standing on lava? I don't care. Why would I care about that? Have a blast.
Alright, so now we're going to see a lot more, you know, usefulness from Atlas, right?
Haha, yeah, totally. Eyes video title. Speaking of the video title, yeah, that says 2 hours. Legitimately, this video was initially 2 hours, 16 minutes. I have cut this video in half, both this version and also the non-com. both of them use the same footage. Usually I edit them a bit differently, but I could not be fucking bothered.
It would have been the entire night just recording.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Atlas, let's go.
Goddamn Atlas. So anyway, I have of course been very neglectful about mentioning voice actors as of late, so since this is a long video anyway, I think it's a good time to rectify that a bit. So, starting with Atlas's voice actor, that's Ben Pronsky, who I didn't recognize a lot of the voices, which is gonna be a theme for the voice actors tonight, but a few did jump out at me, such as Takashi Kamiyama from Kuramari High School, so, somebody ate Atlas's pencil and he is pissed about it. He also voiced David Young from D4, which I did not expect to see a D4 voice at all, much less the main character, so alright, sure. Killia in Disgaea 5, and I don't know the Disgaea games well, but I recognize that character design, so he's either the main character or a very important one. He's like the blue hair scarf dude.
Yeah, he looks main character-esque. Also, he's Randolph in Three Houses.
I was just about to say, as for other Fire Emblem roles, that's oddly enough it. I don't think he's had any Fire Emblem Heroes roles, so no miscellaneous characters. Just Randolph, who you've probably killed by now, in Three Hopes. Next off is, as I said, a voice actor whose roles I didn't recognize that many of, but Jessie is voiced by Mick Wingertz. So, the first one I have listed on here is Aviator from Mighty Number 9.
Oh no!
I mean, I don't think he did a terrible job, but it's Mighty Number 9. He was also Targa from Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. He was also a bunch of characters from Fire Emblem Heroes, a bunch of miscellaneous ones. He's Abel, George, Arden, and Inigo/Laszlo.
Also looks like he was in the dub for the Ultraman anime that was in 2019. He also voiced one of the Pirates of the Caribbean characters in Kingdom Hearts.
In Kingdom Hearts 3, yes.
So they just couldn't get the real live action actor. Oh no, he's one of the replacement voice actors for Poe when they can't afford Jack Black.
Yeah, I did not know. I don't know the Kung Fu Panda series that well, so I didn't make note of that. I also, if I remember correctly, directly next to his role of Jesse in this game is the Oompa Loompas from the fucking Tom and Jerry, what do you call it? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory crossover. You know, that one, that exists for some reason, because people keep trying to bring back the corpse of Tom and Jerry and use it for something.
I mean, they're like Scooby-Doo, they just never went away.
Mm-hmm. People stop paying attention to it, but they're there. Though I feel like Scooby-Doo has probably fared better over the years.
Also, one more voice actor role. Targa in Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. I mentioned it because that character... Oh, I'm sorry. But I forgot to point out that character is also a douchebag.
Mm-hmm. I feel so sorry for him being typecast as that. Though, to be fair, I will say, in Jesse's favor, the voice is good.
It fits the character.
It does a very good job of voicing him, and I still like that "save a spot for me in Hell, buddy" line. That's genuinely good. And lastly, the actress who I wrote the fewest roles down for, Est's voice, Brianna Knickerbocker. She is Sakura and Charlotte from Fire Emblem Fates, and in addition, she's also Ninian from Fire Emblem Heroes. There's just so many... God damn it, Jenny. There's just so many roles I do not recognize. She's got a bunch.
Oh, hey, she's Rem from the thing that Rem is in. You know, the blue-haired maid that you see all the time in those art websites that you don't want to talk about in public?
God damn it, Atlas.
Oh no, I don't know if this is gonna make the video, but she's also Rain and Catherine.
Yeah, I specifically didn't mention that.
Sorry. That was the only one
I'm gonna
recognized.
keep it, but yeah, I didn't want to mention that time then where Atlas made a remake of a game just to double down on the transphobia.
To make it worse.
And then for months people said, oh, it's not gonna be transphobia because they're fucking idiots and liars.
This is why there is a Yakuza Let's Play on this channel, and there will never be an Atlas Let's Play on this channel.
It sucks because I like the style of Catherine, and back in the day I appreciated it, but yeah, no, the transphobia sucks, and Full Body just was worse.
Anyways, yeah, she just voices all the the weeb shit that's too weeby for me. Mm-hmm. Also, I like behind the voice actors listing for this, because she did voices for Hunter x Hunter, and it's listed as Hunter x Hunter 2011-2016 TV show. Mm-hmm. Getting mixed signals here, but okay.
I'm ready to roll.
Oh, hello, tiny one.
Hello.
Hey now, there's no reason to shy away, unless I did something.
No, you didn't. It's just... I don't really handle people like you very well.
Well, that's certainly ominous. Care to expand a little? All right, then. Sorry I said anything. I'll keep my distance from now on, okay?
No,
Well, anyway. I'll keep my distance, but I do need a bit more blood in me. Thanks, Chipmunk Atlas. So, were we before, Oh, that's right, the Hunter x Hunter voices. Yeah, I didn't mention those two, actually 3, because they were kind of miscellaneous characters. I remember the first 2 because they were they were the intro expository characters of tutorial ladies for the Greed Island chapters. They were there to explain the rules of Greed Island. God damn it, Atlas.
Atlas.
I mean, he got a point of speed at least. It's not going to help him a lot, but it's something out of his usual stat growths, which, as always, is HP and strength.
Look, as soon as he unlocks some combat arts with that bow, he's going to get a lot better.
Absolutely, yes. Combat arts. God damn it, Est. Combat arts are his big thing.
Yeah, because he has the HP to use them and the strength to make the most of them. And also he doesn't have any speed, so it doesn't matter that he can't make a follow-up attack with them.
Yep. So, I will also mention, I did have to re-record the dungeon because I felt my first run of this dungeon was a bit too sloppy, and that was in addition to this already being a long episode. I feel like the numbers kind of got worse between, though. I feel like, in general, everyone's missing a lot more. The level ups are fine. It's just nobody can hit the broadside of a barn.
This is the better take, though, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't eat that.
It's alright.
I've read Greek mythology, don't eat that.
Hey, you know who could be bound to Hades for all eternity? Atlas. I mean, look, he needs this skill.
Ugh, I'm not a picky man, but...
Pomegranates suck, ugh. And now Hades wants me to marry him?
I want you to look at a picture of Atlas and then look at a picture of Zagreus and tell me how different you think they look.
This is the same picture.
We've just created Hades, the video game.
So that book is there because of the side quest we got. Unfortunately, it seems that this lost child did not fare as well as the lost girl from the, what was that, the Sylvan Shrine, I think was Alm's Dungeon? Anyway, though, we're actually almost done with this dungeon. We've pretty much passed the coolest part of the set piece, which is just the river. Again, it doesn't much matter, Celica's little preamble for the dungeon about how there's just a river leading between the world of the living and the dead. We're not going to go to the underworld or anything. Well, Atlas will, but only in winter. But that being said, like, I don't know, I think it just looks real cool, and it's just another example of something you absolutely would not get from the original Gaiden. I don't remember what Dragon Shrine looks like, but if I had to guess, it probably looks like every other dungeon in that game. It's probably just a cave.
Yeah, you can do some really interesting stuff with pixel art, and people did even back on the NES, but Fire Emblem wasn't one of those.
No.
Serves them right.
That's what you get, zombies.
Atlas hits one thing. Can he let it go to his head?
He needs a win. Oh. Okay, so right over there was a better experienced zombie. They run away on the map. Ooh, good. Yogurt. I'm sure that's still great. Yeah, they're enemies that are worth more experience, but they run away on the map, so, you know. That's your metal slime. Well, no. It's not really metal slime, because metal slime is... They escape in battle and are hard to kill. Zombies will not escape once you're in the fight, and they're not really hard to kill. They're just about as easy as any other zombie. What isn't easy, though, is the thing that I'm not facing at the moment because I'm breaking boxes. Yeah, there's just a zombie dragon over there. Alright, get another yogurt, lucky me. And, let's go fight a zombie dragon. Or 3! Alright, well, at this point at least, fighting more than one zombie dragon shouldn't be as scary. You've got more leveled up characters, you've got a lot of characters, just put all your best defense dudes forward, and you'll be fine. Also, try to make sure that, characters can't be attacked by more than one dragon. I mean, Celica's open on 2 spots, but she can actually fight pretty well.
Ready anytime.
You hide in the corner, Bowie. If anybody comes close, you get them.
I'm unstoppable.
I'm ready.
I wish these dragons could do a triangle attack.
That would be great. Enemy triangle attacks are incredibly rare in the series. I do wish just some schmuck dragons just had that ability.
The dragon in front just says, "Let's do it!" And then they just run up to Celica and crit her instantly.
Oh shit, this is Echo, so we don't get an auto crit. We just get higher accuracy and better crit rate, which are not inherently the same thing. Oh no. Well, that's why we didn't put Est in front. So actually killing the dragons at this point also shouldn't be too bad. Though, it can be tough if you want to kill them with specific characters. By now you should have a bunch of characters with Seraphim, like Jenny can wipe the floor with these guys. I'm gonna soften them up with Nosferatu first, though, instead, because Jenny's already a saint. She doesn't need experience. I mean, there's overclassing. I've got the DLC for that, but, like, it's not strictly necessary.
Alright, Atlas, let's go. I was expecting him to whiff.
I mean, that's what we all expect, but sometimes he pulls through.
Hey, you needed those.
Yeah.
Probably.
Atlas, you know, the numbers weren't always the best in the episode, but dang, what a good level.
You know, Atlas, you're alright.
This is... Honestly, this is why you really want to just backtrack and make Atlas an archer as soon as possible. I mean, look, Leon hits better, but, like, Atlas isn't doing terrible, and he can actually keep a distance, which is the problem I had beforehand. Was just, I could shove his face into a fight, but if I did that and other enemies came in, he was just screwed. Alright, face your fear, Kamui. Crit your fear, Kamui. And there we go. That is what is, in essence, the boss of this dungeon. Just 3 zombie dragons.
Ella has seen us through safely.
Sometimes just need 3 zombie dragons.
Our bodies are rotting, but our friendship is strong. Oh, Milla, maybe you shouldn't see us through so much. You're kind of blinding me. Alright, so what kind of treasure do we get in here? In this chest we have a coral ring, very nice.
The other chest will say the friends we made along the way, right?
I mean, you can save the friends you made along the way with this cog. I haven't been using them that often, but that's incredibly useful. And this fountain, which can revive characters. If anybody has died, you can use this fountain to bring them back. But of course, I'm not going to let it get to that point in the first place, so I'm not going to show it off.
I forgot about that. I think in the original Gaiden, like, that was the first time you could revive a character, and it was in the second game of the series.
I'm pretty sure the staff is still in the first game. To be fair, though, only one character can use the staff, and it's got, like, 1 use, so... Oh.
I'm beat.
So its use is limited. That's a fountain, so you can use it a few times. So, this is our first time actually seeing fatigue. When a character is fatigued, their HP is cut. It looks like she is healable, right? Nope. When we actually hover over her, you can't really see it from these split seconds, but she is at her maximum amount of HP, even if the bar looks like it could fill up. Yeah, she's got 8 HP because it's S, and she's still low-leveled. Cannot heal her, you just have to feed her or leave the dungeon. So anyway, that's more or less fatigue, though. That's about as bad as it gets, though it is pretty bad for Est. Now, the Penetrate combat art that Kamui got just now allows him to get to the other side of an enemy when he attacks them, which is very useful for freeing up space in front of an enemy, or just covering distance.
Also, it will cause Leon to whistle and make suggestive comments every time he uses it.
Why didn't I get that ability? Shut up. So anyway, here's me trying to soften up enemies for Atlas to kill them. I think Jenny was saying that to Atlas.
I'm sorry, why didn't I learn that ability? Come on, Leon, we all know you're a bottom.
I'm unstoppable.
Alright, Sonia, you just have to not crit, and then Atlas can kill this enemy. There we go. Alright, good and softened up. Alright, Atlas, you've got this.
I'll mow him down.
Alright, get his ass. God damn it, Atlas. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Their mistake was going up against me.
So yeah, like I said, I normally edit these episodes different from the non-com version, so I do hope the non-com watchers enjoy Atlas missing. There's no other reason for me to show that other than just because it's funny. But I couldn't be bothered taking it out of the other version. Alright, so, we're out. And now, it's time to get back attack, because of course it is. I just wanted to leave.
Reliable or what?
Dang, pretty good level up, May. But better yet, she learns Seraphim and can change to the Priestess class. So yes, female mages can get Celica's class. That's why I did not call it a unique class. Alms is unique. Nobody else can get his class line, but Priestess is available to other characters. God damn it, Atlas. Which, of course, also means that, yes, May will soon be able to use a sword.
She's become too powerful.
Is good luck another of Milla's blessings?
If so, I guess Milla really doesn't like Atlas. But what about Est? Yes. S2 also doesn't have a great crit rate, or a hit rate at this point.
That's amazing!
Man, it's just May's Day. It's the good old May Day.
Alright, now back to the Dragon Shrine to promote May.
No, I'm going to save that. So we've got side quests to do after we fight in the graveyard. Anything of note here? Yes, support conversations.
Katria! Hey, Katria, wait up! I have a present for you!
Oh?
It's something we stocked in the shop, but I thought you might want it.
What is this? Some kind of charm?
Yep, made from a stone that a dragon held while it slept for 3 millennia. It'll make any wish come true. Supposedly.
3,000 years? You didn't stop to question that number? And even if that claim were true, it would still just be a stone, no?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. But dragons?
Oh, Est.
Est, why are you impressed by dragons? They've been trying to kill you for years.
Est, you've met dragons. You've spoken to dragons.
You killed the king of them. God damn it, Atlas. Well, you still won, in a way.
All right.
Just dancing around the stats you actually need.
I don't think I will, Atlas. I don't think I will.
Hey there, Saber. You need something, Jesse? Nah, just always wanted the chance to have a chat with the legendary Saber. I've heard the tales of your sellsword daring do at all the taverns. I bet those tales ain't very flattering. Oh yeah, they're really terrible. Ha, I'm just kidding. They do say you're a shady character, but also damn good in a fight. And a few of them are about all the women you've left in your wake. Oh, that's a scary thought.
Me being rude. Couldn't even dream of it. Alright, come on, Atlas, you got this. God damn it, Atlas. I keep trying to help you. Alright, so Pala is actually pretty close to a level and a promotion, so are you worth 5 experience? I hope you're worth 5 experience. Good.
7, cutting it close.
I'll be happy if this strength can be of use.
And now Pala can be a Falcon Knight. Which means she'll be even better against terrors.
Over already? How boring.
Sonia, Sonia, we've still got a lot of time left to go, Sonia. Oh good, another bow night. Well, we're going to the village, so it's fine. It's fine. It's the 86th day of Pegastem. Let's go to the village, let's talk to Sonia.
Did you need something, little girl? Apologies. Treating you like a child must chafe a bit. How's that again? You agree that you're still just a child? Wow, what a perfectly boring reply. You're no fun to tease, you know that? Hype up and speak from the gut every now and again. Quit being so stoic. Aw, don't give me that sad puppy look. You make it seem like I'm bullying you. I'm just saying you should speak your mind a bit more. That's all.
Can see where Byleth got it from, jeez. Alright, so we got a couple of side quests around these parts. So, hey tired lady, well, we didn't find your son, but we found his remains. Alright, and this side quest has led to a lady cursing God, so, at least someone's in a good mood. Here's the lumberjack we gave the axe to earlier.
Might be a little glad these side quests aren't voice acted now.
Dang, you mean you didn't want to be hit by the emotions of a grieving woman? And then immediately a very excited lumberjack who's just all about his carving of Satan.
I know sad side quests existed before Nier, but every sad side quest just makes me think of Nier. Because you eventually hit the point where they all are just like that. Like, all the happy side quests are in the first half of the game. And then you just hit a point where it gets super depressing all the time.
Hey, by the way, the Shadow Sword can be crafted into another Brave Sword, so, hey, what if instead of the sword that kicks the shit out of you if you look at it funny, what if you just made a second copy of one of the best swords in the game? What if you just did that? Hey, Blake, your Shadow Sword fucking sucked. I made it a Brave Sword now. Alright, so I'm looking through the stuff to see what I might want to recraft, and the Golden Dagger can actually become something else. It evolves into Beloved Zofia, which is a Celica-only weapon that I'm not going to be re-equipping until the end of the episode, because... time makes dust of us all. So anyway, yeah, I really wish you could buy weapons, because we still have that side quest with Alessio out in the Desert Fortress. We still need to give him 5 steel spears or whatever. Alright, so anyway, Tired Lady is back. You gotta talk to her again. I mean, understandable. Alright, 50 money. That's not terrible. And Tired Lady has just sold her whole ass house because she just needs to leave. Alright, Lumberjack, I'm really gonna need some warm fuzzies. Please give me more good news. Alright, what do you mean by a while back? Okay, so a bunch of zombies came up and knocked on your door and stole your Satan statue. Okay. I feel like we should have seen this. We were in the village when it happened.
It was a heist.
Are you sure they weren't just bears disguising themselves as zombies?
Or zombies disguising themselves as bears, which would explain why we didn't see any zombies.
Alright, so I want to wait for these enemies to... of course you spawn there. I want to wait for these enemies to be on that spot so that they don't ambush me. So of course they're just congregating like that. Okay, there we go. So let's go to the forest village, because there's a few things we can do here too. Of course we've already spoken to Python, but Delthea's new.
Hey, where'd you used to live? Ram Village? That's out in the middle of nowhere. And here I thought you were all chic and metropolitan. Boring. All I know is that when I grow up, I'm getting the heck out of my village. I'm gonna go to the city and fall madly in love with someone suave. Huh? What does suave mean? You know, suave. Suave. Suavicious. I think it means manly, maybe? Whatever. As long as he's not from some backwater village.
Alright, well, now that Ohm's been insulted, let's see, so... I talked to this girl right here, but she's still got this dialogue.
Thank you for coming to save me, brave sir.
Alright then. Well, that's not useful. Anybody else? So anyway, the merchant's wife is a new NPC, though. Alright. That seems bad. Well, I mean, Sylvan Shrine, you say? Well, okay. Alm has a better track record of saving people from dungeons so far, so maybe we won't have another tragedy. Okay, so let's just take care of this. You got this, Atlas. He's coming right to you. God damn it, Atlas.
Atlas, how did that happen?
He got heavy draw at least, which, look, normally heavy draw isn't notable for its accuracy, but it will improve his accuracy.
A little while back, someone told me I was cold and standoffish. Do I really come across that way? Certainly I'm more reserved than either Ast or Palla. But isn't that true for most middle siblings? And whenever I do have something to say, one of them always beats me to it. Who wouldn't seem quiet in such circumstances?
Alright, so anyway, this might look like a bandit, however, it's actually young traveler. Alright, well, another disappeared family member, okay. Things are kind of bad around here, I just gotta say. Alright, so this is not a particularly useful side quest, so if you want to skip this one, you can. But, he just says, hey, if you see anybody with a red tricorn hat, maybe tell him to, go find me, young traveler. Basically, you will never see young traveler again. There's no point at which you ever get to talk to him a second time. We only have to find that red hat. So both that side quest and the one with the Duma carving are tied to the encounter on the graveyard. Not any of the encounters that have been moving towards me. Oh no. No, just the zombies that spawn. So for now, I'm gonna go over to Sylvan Shrine, because, hey, remember the bloody writing on the wall? Well, it's probably not blood, because it's a note. And here's just a guy who was talking about getting taken captive by Tatara. And he will probably be taken to Nui Baba's house. Oh no. I guess he just had a whole lot of ketchup and wrote it with that. Otherwise, he's probably dead. That's a pretty long message to leave in blood.
I mean, it doesn't say his blood. There are a lot of dead people in that cell.
You know, survival of the fittest. I killed another guy so I could use his blood and, you know, just write a message on the wall.
I'm not saying he killed the other guy. There were just other corpses in the cell.
Definitely killed the other guy.
Hey, how goes it? So not to be an old gossip, but I hear you and Celica had a bit of a row. Ladies, am I right? They just love to get the last word in. I thought it was just my mom and my sister who were like that, but nope. When I found out all women share that trait, my poor heart sank. Huh? How can I be so sure it's all women? How can you even ask that? I've been to a town. I've seen like a dozen women. Hell, maybe more.
I've seen like a baker's dozen of women, so let me tell you, I've got the full experience.
Go back to Reddit, Gray.
Oh god, this is just the episode with mostly the worst conversations.
You had to put them all in the same episode, so we weren't dragging it out.
So we told the merchant's wife where her husband is, and yeah, now she's having a bad time. So anyway, hey, you have a side quest. You didn't give it to me last time. Okay, here we go. So, she loves cute things, so let's give her something cute. Let's see, what's cute? I mean, one of these handmade dolls wasn't made by an imprisoned guy, right? Could give you one of these.
But which one?
That's probably not the one I just picked up. Also, the phrase Mama Milla really fucks with my head, I have to say. So anyway, there's like 5 things you have to give her. You can't give her repeats, but there's a bunch of items that she'll take, including cheese? I don't know why holy cheese is one of the things that she'll take. I don't know what's cute about cheddar, but whatever. We got dried meat for it. Sure. Alright, and the last thing I can give her for now, not wine. She's not old enough for that.
Ah, the Pegasus cheese. We've established that cheese is cute.
Only holy cheese, though. Pegasus cheese is really more of a goth kind of thing, you know? Geez, really bleeding me dry here, kid. Pitchfork? No, I don't want to give her the pitchfork. That's valuable. Is Bonewalker oil cute? No, oranges? Oranges are kind of cute, right?
We can't give her any oranges. Alm needs all of those.
Yeah, you're right.
We better get something good for all of this stuff we're giving.
How about a shield? That's not cute? Okay. I mean, it's small, though. Yeah, I'm out of stuff I can give her at the moment. We'll have to come back with other things down the line.
I hope when we give her the last thing, she comes back with our mods.
So yeah, to note, however, the prisoner's whereabouts is actually still a listed side quest, but if we come back, unlike the Lost Son side quest, the merchant's wife hasn't come back, so there is actually more to it. And hey, in the time it took me to explain that, now we can just get both of these garbage fights out of the way. Cool. I'm going to destroy all of you.
This might hurt.
Yeah, it will hurt if you get hit. Good luck.
I believe in you, Atlas. I don't know why.
You learned something today?
'Cause I didn't.
Not really. I'm just dying.
I can read where they'll strike next. Or probably.
He's got that 666 stat spread, and he can be a sniper now. He's closer to his husband Hades, and also he can promote again in the same episode, because this fucking episode was 2 hours long.
Serves him right.
How did Atlas manage to get 2 kills? I guess he wasn't aiming at those 2.
I mean, like I said, heavy draw does actually improve his accuracy. It's not 100, but it's better.
Once I learn to aim, it's over for you, hoes.
Alright, more fighting. Which also means more Pegasi talks.
Hey, Pala. What's wrong, Est? You sound drained. Yeah, I think I was a little too fired up there. Kinda tired myself out. What did I tell you? You need to stop being so eager to show off what you can do. Hey, that's not how I am at all. Okay, maybe it's a little how I am. You see? Ugh. It's embarrassing when you know me better than I do. But hey, that's my sister for you.
Anyway, I gotta go give Katria something useless. See you later. And another one of these conversations.
Sonia?
Huh. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought you didn't like my type.
Yeah, about that. I wanted to apologize. It was a rude thing to say.
You don't have to apologize. It didn't bother me.
Maybe not, but it bothered me. I said what I did because you remind me of my mother.
Okay, now I'm bothered. I'm nowhere near old enough to have a kid your age.
No, it's not like that. It's been years since I last saw her. My mother, I mean. Years since she left me at the Priory.
Ah.
She was beautiful, just like you. And she always wore makeup as well. So, seeing you makes me think of her. I'm sorry.
Oh, you poor thing.
Alright, well, I'm going to kill anybody who looks at you funny now. She hit a 31% chance on the first try. Atlas, are you watching this? Oh, hey, we got the Duma carving, nice. I should also note by now, I didn't catch it when I was scrubbing through the video, but, Valbar should be ready for a promotion by this point.
That didn't take long.
I'm pretty sure if I go past him, it'll show the little, statue marking next to his name, so... At this point, there was a time when Valbar got enough experience to promote.
So, we meet again. You don't know what you're in for, taking us in. We've been from country to country, but this land is especially unique. The oranges are luscious, and so are the women. Check and check. Hey, but let me ask, you ever heard of something called the Boundless Chaos? No? Never mind then. Forget I said anything.
That's some, Cypher stuff. Or at least I assume that's Cypher. I didn't know what he was talking about, so I'm just guessing that's a reference. Anyway, hey Lumberjack, do you want that carving? It's pretty cool carving.
I don't know what that was talking about, so I'm assuming it's Cypher is a very Kazuhira Miller thing to say.
Intelligent Systems is playing like a damn fiddle.
Miller just runs in with a bunch of booster packs. Boss, you're never gonna believe this.
13 series, they can't keep getting away with this. Alright, let's just bait you into getting over here. Alright, okay, so I decided to kill this guy first because at this point, I'm grinding for the red tricorn hat, so... Let's, oh hey, a single zombie. A zombie with a hat, you say? Alright, Atlas, you get him! Get that zombie ass!
You're gonna do it. You did it! You hit twice in a row.
Alright, so either that is that young traveler's father, or a zombie killed his father and took his hat. The latter is funnier, so I'm choosing to believe that's what happened.
Your kid keeps trying to show off to all the other zombies, but they don't care because they're zombies.
Katria! Hey, Katria! I've got another present for you!
What is it this time?
Oh, relax. Why are you such a sourpuss all the time? Anyway, it's tea made from an herb that only grows on a fire dragon's grave.
Gods, it smells like the bad end of an angry wyvern. But all right, I'll bite. What's it supposed to do?
It's chock full of miraculous properties that I forgot. But the quickest way to know is to drink it, right?
That's not happening.
What?
How in the world is that a surprise to you?
Esty, your store should have been closed 5 minutes after it opened. You were so bad at this.
Their mistake was going up against me.
Alright, so that is actually both of the encounters we needed in the graveyard. That's the Duma statue and the red tricorn hat. Again, the hat is not super necessary, but we've got it as an item, and there's nobody to give it to, so we keep it. There's not even anybody we talk to confirm that we just keep it, like the Duma carving. We just keep it forever.
Too slow! I have to survive.
I'm in the next game.
Landing the first strike is a fine feeling indeed.
And now she can access the Falcon Knight class, so that's 2 Pegasus Knights we can promote.
I wish they all went this smooth.
It's almost we're almost there. We're just about done with fights, so save that progress and hide in the dragon shrine. It's fine. Now you can walk over. Indeed. Alright, so we'll have to fight that guy before we start the next episode, but that can be a next time thing. We're done with fights. We're done with fights. Now, all we gotta do is promote, because there's a whole lot of stuff that we got and we can do now. And also, they were nice enough to put the shrine right at the start of Dragon Shrine. Anybody else want to talk?
Hey, Celica, there's something I want to ask you. What exactly is your relationship with that boy from the castle? I don't mean to be a Snoopy Pants, but I've never seen you get so mad. So, I figured he must be someone really special to you. Wait, for reals? He's just some friend from when you were little? Are you sure? 'Cause I don't buy it. Still, either way, I suppose I'm glad it happened. We hardly ever get to enjoy girl talk like this after all. Huh? My love life? Nope, sorry. Nothing to see here. Move along. No, really, not a thing. Super boring. Thanks so much for saving me, Celica. I really thought I was gonna be worm's food there for a bit. I mean, I've been through my share of tight scrapes on the battlefield, but I always had my sisters with me. So no matter how bad it got, I knew it would all work out. But this time it was just me, and it was incredibly scary. It really made me realize how much I lean on my sisters.
Alright, so, change class. We have so many people we can upgrade now. Unfortunately, snipers' fucking stat thresholds aren't very good either. I think if you want any other class, the main reason would be for stat thresholds, because apparently the archer line is just really bad. If you want to be a good archer, you gotta make it on your own. None of this pansy getting promotion stats. That's for nerds. We do, however, get an extra bow range. That's good. Now, Valbar can become a Baron. So, if you didn't think he was taking damage before, he's a Baron now. If you want to do any damage, be a mage. Otherwise, you've got nothing.
I forgot this design. I like this design.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, Milla. I'm on the job.
Don't worry, God. No one will kill me. Alright, so, yeah, heavy armor just halves damage from bows. As if bows were going to do damage in the first place.
Something about the design just reminded me of the the armor classes in genealogy.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me sad that, like, armor-wearing mages only exist in that game and maybe Thracia.
Yeah. Three Houses could have had that, but they didn't, because they're cowards.
I was 100% ready to make Annette an Iron Mage, and I was denied the opportunity. Not that Annette is good at heavy armor, so it would have been a bad idea, but I wanted to do it.
It would have been a good bad idea. Oh yeah, I only have so many characters in a dungeon, so Paula and Katria have to come back. Well, whatever. For now, let's just re-inventory. So, like I said before, we need to remove Saber's current weapon, because he can't use it. I'm gonna give May the Brave Sword, because I just want her to be terrifying. But it also means that Bowie doesn't need to equip that water anymore, so he can actually have something useful. Oh hey, no new conversations, cool. Alright, so now let's upgrade Paula and Katria. At this point, you very much know what you're getting for the Pegasus Knight upgrade, so there's no surprise factor. However, Falcon Knights are just really good in this game, especially on Celica's route, which is typically more terror-focused than soldier-focused. So their ability to just do more damage to terrors is extremely useful. It's not useless on Alm's route, mind you, but yeah, it's just real good for Celica.
I want there to be a Fire Emblem game that gives the Falcon Knights actual falcons. I want Fire Emblem to get popular enough that it has a big enough audience that people are confused as to why there are no falcons with the Falcon Knights.
Next Fire Emblem game, they just run around with falcons perched on their shoulders. They're no longer flying classes, but they can tear people's eyes out. It's a weird decision. It's gonna be reversed after the next one.
The Pegasi are just replaced with giant falcons that they ride.
Alright, so that's it for this episode of Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia. There's another guy on that space, whatever. We're free. Next time we finish Chapter 3, at last.